Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's vlog, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna work out. This is my transforming my life in 30 days continued, and I feel like I've only been doing it for about a week, but I already feel so good. Of course, I always work out. I'm a personal trainer, but it's about like the mindset shift and it all. It's been like going really good. But today I'm about to toast some bagels and some butter and then work out. But while my bagels are toasting, I wanted to come through and talk about something that I felt like I never really talk about for real. And I want to get some motivation for anybody out there who might be starting their own business, or who's like has a business and is just like, you know, maybe struggling or just like trying to find their way and thinking about giving up or thinking about not starting. One, I want you to know, start. Don't let like the fears, or don't let what you see now stop you from doing it, because you never know where you're going to be at in 4 years. So I don't know if you guys know this, but some of you guys may know I have my own fitness business that I started in 2021. So I started maybe like 3 years ago when I was 17. And I just was like, at first it was just me working out. It was nothing serious, and I didn't know where I wanted to take it. I just knew that I was like, you know what, I just want to like, I don't know, I just want to post. And I was just like, whatever, let me just go for it. And it turned into something like that led me into my career. And I was like fresh into college, so I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was majoring in social skills, something like that. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. I was majoring communications. And I did not know what I wanted to do. I was just doing a lot. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I started my business, and that really helped me find like my purpose. You know what I mean? I found that I love fitness, I love training, I love helping people, and I love like social media stuff. And now this is what I do full time. Like I do my personal training, I do my social media, and that's pretty much it. And I still have long ways to go. But for anybody who's like, you know, struggling or just trying to find their way, the number one thing is you have to be persistent and consistent when it comes to social media. I grew my social media. When I started off with no followers. I remember I grew up to 400 followers before I had moved to Georgia. I moved to Georgia, and before I had moved to Georgia, I was at 400 subscribers or followers on Instagram. And I remember telling myself, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna lock in for like 2 years. I'm just lock in and just see where it'll take me. Just gonna lock in and let God take me wherever. And I grew my following to like 65K, and I didn't realize every place it would take me. Like now I sell workout programs, I train, and that's like full time. And like, I don't know, it's just to say that like, don't give up on yourself. Like keep going, keep pushing. Like I was posting and I was like literally anything you could think of I was doing. I was selling stuff, trial and error, like just doing all that until I found what stuck for me. And even now, like I'm still trying new things. Don't be scared to revamp and try new things, but you also need to know too, when you're starting your online business or just starting a business in general, whether that be posting or whatever, stick with one niche and then expand. I wouldn't say go into it doing a bunch of different things, because then you don't know what, like people won't know what exactly you do. A master of all things is a master of none. Stick with one thing at first, then expand. Don't come into it doing everything, because let's say you're doing fitness, beauty, all that at once, but then you try to sell a product, but most of the people on your page are coming for your like beauty stuff, not for your fitness stuff. People won't really buy the fitness stuff because all your followers are coming for other things. But if your page is based off of one thing, and you sell a product based off of that one thing, people that are following your page are going to be more prone to buy because they're on your page for that specific thing. Then you can expand. So I would focus on growing with what your skill is, growing at that, and then offering more content up, so that way you can offer more things. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's definitely one. What's another tip I want to share with you guys that really helped me when it came to growing? Consistency. I feel like I said it already too. Make sure you post daily on Instagram if you have to. Like I was posting a lot and put into it. Like just because you're not seeing the numbers now, do not stop. Like even on my YouTube right now, like I'm still new to this, so I'm still trying to grow, and I just like, you know, I'm just gonna be consistent with it and just try to like grow my audience. And then If people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Just be consistent. And you also want to not focus on other people's growth, focus on yours. When I first started my Instagram, I was young, but when I first started, I remember I was like focused on like other people's growth and like watching other people grow instead of focusing on myself and my own growth and what I bring to the table. I was focused on everybody else except for myself, and that's terrible. So I keep moving the camera because I'm trying to find the best way where to put it. But yeah, just focus on yourself and what you have, and just know that what's for you will always be for you. You know what I mean? Like, what is meant for you is for you. It's not anybody else's blessing. It's your blessing. Stop trying to look at other people's blessings and not yours, because when God blesses someone else, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get blessed. It just means it's their time. Like, you might be in the middle of your blessing, but you're so focused on looking at other people's blessings that you're not realizing what you have in front of you. If you don't focus on what you have in front of you, you're going to be every which way. You know what I mean? You're not going to really be able to put all into your business. And I wish I would have learned that sooner, earlier on. It would help me from making a lot of mistakes. But pump all of that into your business and your stuff instead of looking every other which way. Focus on yours and putting in quality. Quality over quantity as well. If I would say, like, if you're going to post every day, make sure each post is quality. You know what I mean? Make sure it's like actually something that people want to see is actually helping. Like, always ask yourself, what is this helping with? Like, what is what I'm doing helping? What solution is this giving somebody else? Like, you're here to help somebody with something. What solution are you helping them with? If you're a lash tech, you're helping them with their lashes. Like, all that stuff. You also want to give them a story so they could know more about you, kind of, you know what I mean? Because I feel like people buy into you, especially if you're doing clothing. I don't sell clothing, but especially if you're doing that's a whole different ballgame, because I feel like, especially nowadays, if you're selling clothes, people are more prone to buy your clothes if they know who you are. So my advice to people who are selling clothes and stuff like that, I would say, is build your following up in a different way, and then like do the clothes, or start your clothing brand, but also do YouTube, do vlogs, you know what I mean? Like, so people can get to know you. So I say, if you're doing clothing, have another service that you do, like have something else that you do, other stuff that you post, so that way people are like, oh, I like this person because they post this, so I'm gonna buy their clothes. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, all in all, I would say is something I wish I would have did on my journey with my business is really just keeping the focus on myself. Stop focusing on the numbers, because when I tell you, followers do not matter at all. I wish I knew that earlier on. When I first started, I was just always so focused on the number, like, and I was like growing heavily, so I was like the numbers and numbers and numbers. And I feel like if I would have like cultivated my audience earlier on when I was first growing, back then, I feel like it would have been much better. Of course, now it's like, it's still good, but I wish I would have did that in the beginning, where it's like I wasn't just focused on a number. I was telling myself, oh, I want to get to this many subs, I'm gonna offer this, and it's like, no, like, don't focus on the number so much. Just focus on community and the audience and your engagement, you know what I mean? And like what you're offering people, how you're helping them, you know? Because if you're focusing on the followers, you're not focusing on the followers you already have. You're focusing on the followers that you need to gain, when it's like, focus on what you have right now in front of you. And another thing that also helps when it comes to making money online is selling stuff. But honestly and personally, it depends on what services you offer. But if you're not a person that offers specific services, like let's say you're doing fitness, or let's say you're doing, like, I'm trying to think of something else that would do that, like you're like a coach, or like you're like let's say you're a brand strategist, whatever it is you are, I would honestly personally say digital products are much better than doing the physical ones. Only because when I was doing physical products, I found that I was putting more money into it than I was kind of making. Like, I was making money from it, but my money would get put right back into it, and I didn't like that. But with digital products, it's just like that, and you just promote it daily. Promote your product daily, and it'll just come in like that. Even if you're offering services, you're doing lashes, you're doing brows, make sure you're posting good quality. Show yourself too. I noticed too, like, when I see people want to see who's doing their stuff, we just have a thing, we just want to see how a person looks. And you're a pretty girl, like, use that to your advantage. If you're a brow artist, show yourself, like, do stuff like that, do days in a life, so people could kind of get to know you, because I feel like it'd be more prone to people wanting to book with you. You know what I mean? Like, we see like people showing their clients all day, which is still good. You need to show your clients, but I feel like it hits different when you show more about you too. Like, show yourself doing a day in the life, show yourself getting ready, show how your lashes look, show how your brows look. I know for a fact, if someone's doing my brows and lashes, I want to know what their brows and lashes look like. So show yourself. Like, don't be camera shy, because I feel like in business in general, especially nowadays, it's all influencer based. So you cannot be shy. You cannot be like, and that's where confidence comes into play. Be confident in yourself, because I know for a fact if someone is confident in themselves, I'm going to be more prone to buy their products, because I know that they're confident in their work, in their product. If I could sense that someone's not confident, why would I buy their product? Because I'm gonna feel like they're not even sure of themselves. Even if you're not sure of yourself, you have to fake it until you make it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this gave you guys some motivation for anybody who wants to start their business, anybody who wants to start any of that type of stuff. But I am now about to work out, go out to eat with my family. What else am I gonna do? It's pretty much it. And then I want to clean up, but like I said, when I clean, I cannot record it because I need to focus. But yep, so this is day 7 of getting my life together. I took a mini break because I had got my wisdom teeth removed and I was in so much pain. But yeah, I just wanted to come through and let you guys know that, because yeah, I just feel like you shouldn't give up on yourselves. Like, I see so many people, I have so many friends that are so talented that could really use their talents to use or do more, and they just won't do it because their fear of not being good enough, or they're just not confident. That's why I preach confidence so much, because being confident really leads to success. Like, you have to be delusionally confident and believe in yourself. Look at Kanye West. Like, you could say whatever you want about him, but at the end of the day, he exudes confidence, like, to a point where it's like conceited kind of, but he believes in himself so much to where, look, he's like a billionaire now, pretty much. You know what I mean? So yeah, but let's get into this work. I'm over here stalling because I don't feel like working out, but I'm about to eat my bagel and then get into my little workout. So I'm with my mom and my sister, and we're about to go to this place called Hello Me. My sister's always getting embarrassed, whatever. She's a teenager, she's going through that. It's called Hello Me Vietnam restaurant. I have this on, and I'm about to flip the camera so you guys can see. Well, this is what the menu looked like. At first glance, I was like, I cannot read this. I do not understand the language, but then I saw underneath it has actually English in it. But look at my sister and my mother. They didn't want to be on camera, whatever. And this, it was okay. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, of course my sister would pick it out. It was not that good, but I got dumplings. I just wanted to get my family on camera. This is my mom. Say mom. You see her a lot, but this is my little sister. She's taller than me.
Yep. Hey, y'all, be on the lookout.
Yesterday. Oh yeah, she's about to start a channel soon. Yeah. So
I'm gonna give it till next year, but just know that we about to.
Girl, she got her nails done. She can't stop doing this. Like, girl,
the same way. You got your hair and you can't stop doing this. But
I got a tattoo. I can't stop doing.
Collabs coming soon with all 3 of us.
Yeah, we will be doing videos together.
But right now we're about to go get pho again.
I vlogged it yesterday. It's in the video, and then we're about to get it again. But this is the end of today's vlog.
Like, girl, what? The conversation been over.
Aww.
Y'all make me sick.
But we'll see you guys next time. Tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe,
and comment.
Or else your mama's a hoe.
Why would you say that?
Bye. We love y'all.